Well, it's David Devine, and finally got the second edition of Growing Food God's Way out. It's got a new subtitle. It's called How Paul Gauci Takes Us Back to Eden and Beyond. And it really is beyond the very good things that are shared in the video. It's really, the book has always been about Paul Gauci, the man, and his walk with God. It goes a lot more detail about that. The second edition, you'll know is the real thing because it's got the second edition little mark right there. It's a bigger book. It's 6x9 and it's a thicker book. It's got a total of 307 pages. It has more photographs added to it. So it's not a brand new book. It's a revised and updated original book. And Paul thought it would be a good idea because he learned a lot more in the last 5 years or so, 4 or 5 years. And so we were able to incorporate all that into this. Same printer as the last time, printed in the United States and in the Chicago area. And the newer book, again, that's bigger and thicker, is $21.95. And it can be had, I haven't checked today because it's a work in progress, but with my webmaster, but for the near future, from now on, here on out, growingfoodgodsway.com, www.growingfoodgodsway, all one word, .com, will be the way to get the paperback book. You can get the ebook on Amazon, but at this point, decided not to dance with Amazon on the paperback for a lot of reasons that would take up too much time on this video. Paul just got his book a week ago, 2 weeks ago today. So, a lot of people did Indiegogo, and almost all of them have their books except for some of the foreign ones. So it got mailed out to 6 different countries and a bunch of U.S. cities, new countries like Switzerland and Czech Republic, I think it's going to, and Australia is really, really popular. Canadians and Australians love Paul. They love him. And believe me, the cost to ship this book, well, the one I sent to Australia, no, to Switzerland was $45, just the shipping. Then, you know, so, but they willingly do it because they really love him and they want to learn more about him.
It's $21.99, $21.95?
$21.95.
And then shipping?
When you go to the website and plug in your zip code, shipping in the continental U.S. By media mail will be $3.45. You know, whether you're in California or Florida or Maine. So that's pretty simple. If you're, we love to get it to people in foreign countries, and because of all the photographs, it's not we're not able to feasibly do the print on demand, which you can if it was all black and white and weren't, you know, all that kind of stuff, but it's not, wouldn't do it justice if it were black and white. So we'll be willing to ship, and there should be a little calculator in the website. If you don't feel comfortable with a calculator on growingfoodgodsway.com, then just, you know, shoot me an email at just info@growingfoodgodsway and say, okay, this is where I live. I can be emailed directly though also at gfgw@outlook.com. That's short for Growing Food God's Way. It saves a lot of space. gfgw@outlook.com. And I already have a list of people that are waiting. I've been waiting for this to come out, about 72 people, mostly in the U.S. And elsewhere. So we're getting through to them now that the Indiegogo people finally have their books.
So you're not doing print on demand?
Nope.
How many copies are there in the world?
Okay. This was a just shy of 3,000 copy print run. That's like 2.5 pallets. Okay. And
I have one, so now we're down one, right?
Well, no, remember,
and Paul has one.
72 books went out to the people around that did the Indiegogo. That's 2 boxes right there. So I had 82 boxes. I'm down to probably 79 boxes or whatever. So, so they're there. We're not gonna run out like in June or July. I would be shocked if we did. And if it looks like it's going that way, then I'll call the people in Chicago and we'll do it again.
So we can have a third, I guess, edition, or a second printing of the second
printing
edition?
of the second edition. Yeah, right, exactly.
Okay, so they are available right now. If you go onto the website, you
Keep
can
an eye on
order
the
it.
website. Yes,
Or
sir.
is it still a week or two out for that?
It's going to get a new facelift. It's got a new book, and it's going to be a new website, and it'll hopefully be a lot more interactive and helpful. There'll be new photographs in it. Just keep an eye on the website. I don't know if it's live and up today, but I will check it tomorrow. And again, just keep an eye on it. Yeah,
If
that's
they
super important.
can't get it right now, they can email you, and you will put them on a list and email them back when it is available on the
Oh,
website?
sure, yeah, it's a book reserver list, and again, there's already a few people there already, but as I'm still reaching out to the folks that are out of country before I ship them off to them. So, yeah, there's a way to get it. You will enjoy it, I believe. I hope it. I pray it'll be a blessing to everybody who gets into it. Again, there's a lot about gardening in here, but it's mostly about this guy. Well, no, it's mostly about this guy. Mostly about the Lord and God, and we want to live a life like Paul, but there's a reason he lives the way he does, and it's his time in the Word, and more than that, it's his ability to understand when God's being good to him. And we just have something good happen to us and go, oh, that's neat, and we move on with life. But he's learned to be grateful, and he just thanks God for all of these things. There's specific stories where God has just really shown up in a huge way, and right behind me, this burnt deck is one of those ways. It's shared in the book. So, and yeah, the rock garden, he just keeps these things as a memorial and keeps remembering, oh yeah, God was good to me here. God, I didn't listen to God on the rocks, and I did all that work for nothing. Okay, I took away the minerals he was trying to provide for me in my garden. So there's lots of lessons to learn, and again, like I say, 6 new chapters, and updated of almost, not every chapter is updated, but many of them are.
Very cool. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, that's all I have for this video. Bang around that bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Call us on the hotline if you have comments or questions and want to be featured in an upcoming video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.